Back at the Nashville Superspeedway, where Reed Sorensen has won from the pole position, we'll go down to Jeff Hammond.
That's right. This rookie right now, his first win in 11 starts, guys. You talk about excited right now. He's been sitting in the car with the biggest smile on his face right now. He wins the pole. He wins the race. The big dive on the crew right there. I mean, realizing these guys didn't get a chance to come up here and test, and after last weekend, it had to have been really tough on this young man, but he has rebounded with a vengeance, and to let everybody know that that was a fluke and it was not meant to be. Reed, a lot of excitement here, young man. Congratulations.
Yeah, I'll tell you, this team worked really hard. You know, we had a little slump there in Atlanta. And this is a great way to come back. We got a pole, and we win the race. That's awesome.
What about driving for Brian Patty? I mean, you talked about how close you guys are. It showed today that, I mean, all the communication, he was able to keep you right on the bottom of that racetrack, and it worked flawlessly, and you drove it to perfection.
Yeah, he was trying to slow me down there at the end. He kept telling me to be smooth, and I told him I was being as smooth as I can. So, man, I'm just catching my breath here. I can't believe it. But Brian did a wonderful job, had a great race car. This whole team did. Discount tire, we had coats on the car. And, man, this is a great way to win a race. I love it.
Well, it's pretty easy to see right now. This may be the first of many more to come, and you realize this right here. This kind of gets you back up here closer as far as the points are concerned. Really makes things interesting. I mean, for the second week in process, here comes the owner himself right there, Chip Ganassi. But, hey, Chip, how about this young man right here?
I'll tell you, unbelievable. Unbelievable is all I can say. It was, you know, those dominating races aren't the greatest races to, you know, to watch, but it was great. What can you say? I'm speechless. I'm speechless. I mean, I was mad because after about 60 or 70 laps, I realized it was our race to lose, and you know, nothing good can happen after that. When on the list of things, and Reed just did a great job. Brian Patty in the pits, his team, guys on the pit crew changing tires. It was just a great afternoon here in Nashville.
Definitely a great afternoon for the Chip Ganassi group right now. There's a lot of hugs and kisses basically going around everywhere. Guys, back up to you.
All right, thanks a lot, Jeff. Let's take a look at our WinFuel finish line. It's brought to you by WinFuel. It's all about winning. Reed Sorensen led 3 times for 197 laps en route to his first NASCAR Busch Series victory.
I know as I walked through the garage area this morning, everyone said, if we're going to win the race, we're going to have to beat the 41 car today.
Let's go back to Dick Berggren.
With Kenny Wallace, you had a fine run this afternoon, finishing second. Best run since 2001.
That's a little embarrassing, you know. Dick, you've always been a good guy to me. We've got 9 Busch wins, and we've had pretty big drought lately. But you know,
are you back now?
Herman's always been back, man. We're always tuning on these things, you know. I mean, you look at Michael Walter, a great friend of mine. You know, you can always get one of those lulls in your sport, and you start questioning yourself, is it me or not? But I've always, you know, kept my positive mental attitude, as Alan Quickie always taught us. But, you know, good job by my crew chief, Wes Ward. You know, he kept me up there second all day long, and we had to have that fuel at the end, so that's why we didn't pit there for a while. We had to make sure we had fuel in it.
And you did a nice job as well.
Oh, thank you very much. Hold on.
Have a happy Easter, Kenny.
Kenny has a happy day every day.
You know, I'm from Alabama, and you know what we would call him?
A nice one. We'll be back with more post-race coverage from Nashville, Tennessee, right after this. Beautiful sunset here in Nashville, Tennessee, where Reed Sorensen has won race number 6 of the 2005 NASCAR Busch Series schedule. We watch the pretty sunset. We'll go down to Dick Berggren in the garage as our post-race coverage continues.
I've got Shane Meal and Carl Edwards here. You had a good day today, Shane. Equaled your career best finish. 4 times you finished third. You getting ready to finish second and first?
I thought I was going to do it today, but lap traffic was terrible. But the Winfield Chevrolet was good. Nobody had anything for Reed Sorensen. Congratulations to them. They had a great car all weekend, sat on the pole, and probably led every other lap. But good day for us. You know, we picked up some points, and we'll go to Bristol next week and run Busch race and a Cup race and both the Winfield Chevrolets and see what we can do.
Now, we heard from a lot of drivers today that lap traffic was a problem. Why more so today than other days?
I think because there was about 5 fast cars and everybody else couldn't really keep up. But I never saw.
And you were one of them.
Luckily. But I never saw the blue flag all day long. And I don't know if that's something from the tower or what. I'm not talking bad or anything. Just people ought to give, you know, either the low or high line, one of the two. You can't go in there and slide up and slide into people and stuff like that. And Luckily, we don't have a scratch on our car. We'll take this car to Bristol.
Nice job. You can finish this deal without a scratch on your car. You did well. How about you? You went for a wild ride today. You must have a couple scratches on yours, Carl.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've gone that fast backwards. I was just really proud of Brad Parrott and the whole charter crew for coming back after that. I mean, this is we felt like a bad day for us, and we still ended up 4th. So that says a lot about our team. And definitely congratulations to Reed Sorensen. He's an unbelievable driver, and that's cool to get his first win. That's a good feeling. So we'll just go to Bristol. I love Bristol. We're going to run the Office Depot car and the charter car both, and I can't wait.
How did you manage to recover from that spin? I mean, here you are in the back of the pack. Car can't have been perfect by any stretch of the imagination, and still you finished 4th.
I don't know. It was getting pretty nerve-wracking there when Reed was coming up behind us. I thought, man, we can't go a lap down, but my crew did an awesome job, and Brad made a good call in the pits, took 2 tires. That was pretty cool. So.
And that made it okay, getting 2 fresh ones?
Yeah, it was okay. We weren't as fast as we could have been, but I'm telling you, I don't think we deserve to be any better than 4th, so I'm happy with this performance today. So get well, Aunt Terry, and hi everybody back at home, and we'll see you at Bristol.
Nice job. We'll see you there. Jeff Hammond.
Yeah, right now I caught up with Clint Boyer, and Clint, not exactly really what you wanted, but a top 5 finish, not too bad today.
Oh yeah, it was a good top 5 finish, a good points day for us. I was just wishing for a little bit more, hoping for a little bit more, but EC Doco Chevrolet was running good. I was just tied all day long. I was tied up off. We never could, get rid of it. But AC Doco guys, they all worked hard and had a good day, good points day. So all in all, it ain't too bad.
Well, your car set was tight all day, but I remember one time it got pretty loose on you over there coming off of turn 4 and made a good save.
Yeah, I think Reed just got up underneath of me a little bit and knocked, pulled the air off of me. But we saved it and went on. It was close though. She was pretty sideways. A little dirt tracking came in there, but it's all good. We had a good run.
A good run for these guys down here in the number 2 Chevrolet, but definitely a great save.
Let's take a look at our unofficial point standings. Reed Sorensen, Larry Mack up 2 positions into the 2nd spot.
But I think the biggest thing, you heard Carl Edwards talk about what their race team keeps overcoming. You go back to Mexico last month. The things they overcome with losing the engine, having to go to a backup car. And I know Shane Mill, he still sounds a little disappointed, but for a guy that out of 6 races this year has had 3 finishes, 36 or worse, now he's in the top 10 in points, not too bad.
Not too bad at all. Should we take a look at our unofficial rundown from today's Pepsi 300 on the Nashville Superspeedway?
See back there in 26th, 27th, Tim Fiedel and David Stremme, of course, teammates getting together off turn 2 early in the race. And the other Fitz Bradshaw car, Sterling Marlin in the 40, had problems, ends up not finishing back in 37th.
We'll have more post-race coverage from the Nashville Superspeedway on this Easter weekend. Reed Sorensen does the burnouts after taking the checkered flag. More from Nashville right after this on FX.